We have people who know how good we are in what we do. And when when they go to table of opportunities, they will never mention our names.
Sometimes you see a big man somewhere and you see the big man having somebody very close to him.
Yes.
You think that person shouldn't be there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But you have no idea where they came from.
Where they came from. It's okay for you not to post me on my birthday. It's okay for you not to post me because today I wore a dress that I really looked beautiful and sexy in. But it's never okay for me to start building something from scratch, a business. You know the challenges that come with such a thing, even if you don't have one on of your own. Yet, you never make it a priority. Once in a blue moon, take a particular Saturday or Sunday and say, oh, Faila, I'm going to flaunt you on my status. Go and extract pictures and videos from my platform without informing me. Post it, even if I haven't seen it. Your conscience should be satisfied.
Welcome again, amazing people on Podcast On Demand. My name is Prince Hamdan. Today, we are back on the podcast, and today we have a very interesting trending topics to talk about, trending conversations, and we have amazing people in the building.
We have Iron Ladies here.
Iron Lady has a very keen interest in one of the conversations, and she was trending on social media for some comments she made. So that's why we brought her to the studio, for her to clarify, to tell us what her issue really is. So we have Faila in the studio. She's on the podcast for the first time, and we appreciate her coming to the studio.
Right.
Snapped regular is already here. Damba always on the podcast. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
Okay, so on the list we all hear Hilda Baci trending, breaking records.
The
left,
Ghanaian
right.
lady.
She's not a Ghanaian,
With the bag.
Rahim.
Ghanaian.
Okay.
You
She's
Ghanaians,
a
why do you
Nigerian.
like
She's not a
And the other
Ghanaian.
one, is in Nigeria.
Interesting.
Nigeria for real?
Please.
Extradited to the US for romance scam, and also some people lose for the NDC election inside. And we'll talk about it when we get there. And you remember the first Atlantic Bank case where side chick carry boss go Debbie. I understand they've gone to court and certain things are happening. Because it's in court, we are not going to discuss it.
Yeah, man.
I'll just read about what happened in court.
Right.
Yao Dabo, you know
Yao Dabo,
right?
Mr. Short.
He has also been he has also been trending for some engagements.
Yes, for some good reasons,
Yeah. So we talk about it a little bit and then. So we are starting with Hilda Baci breaking the record.
Yeah.
Snapped.
Yeah.
Your
And I think
first
Faila
impression.
should start that. I don't know if she's okay.
No, let
starting.
her calm
Because
down. Let her
She should calm down.
Yeah,
You want her to
calm
finalize, qualify. Okay.
let her calm
because
Right. So
when I saw that video from Faila, I was like, "Kai,
What is happening?
what are you talking about?"
So let's start with you before we come to her.
okay, so to start with, I think she needs some congratulations from us because she has done what a lot of people would actually not dare do. If not for anything at all, it has given people the edge to want to be better than who they were in the past. I understand she broke a record of an 87-hour cook.
87 hours, 45 minutes.
87 hours, 45 minutes.
And
And
she
she
went
went
100 minutes.
That's good. That's good. It comes with a lot, medical situations and then a whole lot. And she was able to overcome all of that. And then, so I think she just needs to be congratulated for whatever she has done. And then, but, we behind commenting and all of that, we would put some negativity to it if we don't stop some of the things we are doing. Because I went onto the Instagram page of the Indian lady whose record she's trying to break. Trying to break is because Guinness hasn't given
confirmed
her
yet.
the confirmation yet. So even the Indian lady wrote on her page that she's a peaceful person and then she wants that all of us would be like that.
Wow.
People are attacking her.
People are putting negative comments. You know how some of us can be trying to let her feel like, okay, what she did in the past is
Somebody
not
has
regarded
done it
anymore and
better.
all of that. Meanwhile, she did something that informed someone else's decision. So if not for
Exactly.
anything at all, she needs to be also praised for what. Yes, maybe she
Exactly.
had gotten that in the past or in the time when she did it.
In the spirit of good sportsmanship.
Yes.
Right.
We should
So
also
she even
congratulate
stated
her.
there that it's not a competition. but it's just
she did what she could do. Hilda has also done what she can do.
So even from her comment, I took out something which might go to say that if they are going to put them one-on-one to stand on harsh conditions, she might do better than Hilda. But for whatever reason, please let's try not to negate her efforts to. Yes.
Okay.
Personally, that's
DJ
what I
Damba.
think.
Yeah, Charlie. So, Charlie, it's not easy.
100 hours. Charlie, not be small,
feeding
not be joke.
over like 2,000 people, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and one thing that captured my or got my attention was the fact that the support system in Nigeria from different artists, governors, politicians, like coming to kind of like show support to her and then to encourage her, and the fact that she had this this guy behind her who was always kind of like giving her that kind of support and stuff. Charlie, is beautiful. It means that as human beings, we need each other. It is a huge lesson in as much as she has done this. But she got the support from the masses and then also the people she's been working with. And it was beautiful. And me, the painful thing is that I was not there to like,
eat some of the food.
In fact, I've also been. See, I think Tiwa Savage was there.
Right. A lot of people.
A lot of people, artists, they came to perform and stuff. At a point, you see one video where like she's kind of like, I don't know whether she was going to faint or something. Then you see the people were there kind of like chanting. In Nigeria, people went there with their phones. They were on TikTok live, kind of like recording the process, letting her know that the whole world is watching her. Just giving her that kind of support. And I feel like everybody, each and every one of us, if we are able to get the support she had during that 4 days, it is really going to go a long way to helping us achieve what we want to achieve. Now, our media space, everybody was on that particular story. Hilda is doing this, Hilda is cooking, blah, blah, blah. Even down here in the north, people were on that particular story. It was beautiful. It was lovely. And she came out to achieve something, which if Guinness approved this, she will basically be
a record holder.
A record holder. Now, my issue is this. Hilda, on this particular story, everybody was talking about it. We're talking about it. The media space, everybody took over. Like the story took over the media space, and my issue was this: the Ghanaian media, our local media down here in the north and stuff. We have our own. You understand? Whether we like it or not, yes, Hilda is an African, but she's a Nigerian. Yes. So the local, our media space, I'm just looking at the support they have given to Hilda during the course of this cooking. And I was thinking that if we could translate that kind of support to our own people, you understand? Not only people we have businesses going on. People are here, they want that particular support. You see people, and our sister was kind of like, I saw a video, even though she's here.
She come and make a point.
Iron Lady.
So also make your point.
Yes. So
no, but people argue that it's because she's doing something. That's why they are out to support.
Yes, I know. But at the end of the day, our people too are doing something. And they are not at home. That is why they need our support.
Okay.
You understand? Because I'm sitting in the house and I'm not doing anything. Why would I even come to you to post me or even to talk about what am I doing? You understand?
Generally, you think
our support normally we don't support our own. We sit down and then and when we're coming, I was discussing something with Faila that that has been our behavior. I don't know. Sometimes those in the south also complain that they don't support each other. The thing be say, once the support is coming from, once the person is doing that stuff from far away, you sit down and you feel like, oh, they are doing it the best way. You understand? So at the end of the day, they show support. Even just take example, our artists here for an example. See, you go and do a beautiful article about them.
Let her come in, because we have a lot of other stuff to talk about before you come in on.
Okay, no problem.
Faila, you. I beg, she's not. She didn't give a name. We saw your video and you were lamenting on the fact that even family, people close to you, are not helping you, but they are posting Hilda. Some people are like, what are you talking about? What's your issue?
So I've seen some friends of mine busily posting Hilda, the Nigerian cook who is trying to break a record of the Indian woman who found herself in the Guinness Book of Records for cooking for 87 hours. Yes. These are friends I have dined and wined with, lived with. Some in the same country with me and in the same town with me. They have never posted me or my business on any of their platforms. First and foremost, I want to congratulate my fellow lady for doing amazingly, confidently coming out to portray what we do in the kitchen and how much we invest when it comes to energy-wise, strength, health, to produce food for people to eat. Well done.
And if you don't know, Faila is the CEO of Micky's in Tamale. So in between the interview, we'll show you where Micky's in is as part of supporting our own. Right. We will let everybody go and eat at Micky's Inn.
Faila will vex you all.
Okay.
Secondly, my video that went viral, I want to be clear about it. I am someone who have really had support in a manner I cannot thank those people for. But those people are not my youthful people. They are not my immediate friends. These are people who have made it in life, that I use my own legs, my own hands, and my own sense to run to and go and tell them that, oh, I have this skill. Maybe you have been watching from afar. I have this potential. I have this talent. Help me in any way you can for me to grow. And most of them, what they'll support you with at their capacity at that time is probably financial. No matter how little it is, it can push you.
Yeah.
My lamentation boiled down to our immediate friends, our families, our youthful peers, our fellow society people, and Ghanaians as a whole. Our challenge mostly comes from them. We are in a generation where the media is very powerful. I have used the media to help my own self in many ways. Now, Hilda Baci from Nigeria is a chef you just got to know after she attempted to break a record of cooking for quite a number of hours. If not for that thing, you have never known her anywhere. She has never even popped up in your media space. You and I are on WhatsApp. We are on Facebook. We are on TikTok. We are on Instagram. We are on...
we are in the same area.
We are in the same area. I live in the same town with some of them. I've dined and wine, eating meals with some of them. It is even their house I have gone to cook the meals. We eat together, wash the bowls, help their parents to do stuffs. Because let's say if my own parents had those stuffs, I'll still help them. But if they didn't have, it's okay to help friends, parents do those stuffs. Until I started building my own business. And yes, I'm also a graduate. Unfortunately, my family, we don't have anyone on top. I don't also have connection. I don't also know somebody who would go and push somebody and give me a job. For that reason, we are motivated to start something of our own if we have the skill and then the knowledge. For that reason, my childhood friends will tell you that I am somebody who had been a good cook since childhood. And if my parents were that smart, they should have taken me to a culinary school. not to take me to UDS to go and do community development.
It's a fact.
They knew I could sing. They knew I was a good cook.
No, a cappella, you do a cappella.
But down here, our parents don't support that when it comes to those things. So some of my friends should be able to tell you the honest truth down their hearts that Faila had been a cook ever since she was a kid. She just didn't get support and coaching. Now, I decided to let it start manifesting by my own strength. I will snap whatever I do, come and post on all these social media platforms. This set of friends. When I say friends, you know, when we talk about friends, people are quick to say that, that's why I don't even do friends. That's why I don't even do friends. Are you telling me that the people that sympathize with you on your occasions, your weddings, your family businesses, your parties and whatever, are they ghosts and sheep? No, you call them friends. I'm telling you for a fact that if you decide to say they are not your friends today, you will lose every friendship you have with them. So let's not be quick to say, I don't do friends. Friends are important in life.
Very important.
It's only that when a friend shows you that you are not worth they doing something for you, that is when you decide to take a distance. But friends are important in life. My problem with my friends and me coming out to voice out was the fact that, look, I've had these friends I have really done everything with. When it comes to posting you on social media, that is when they claim how mature they are. It's not me posting you on social media that will let me that will prove to you that I love you.
I love you.
I don't have X-ray to see through your heart. It's okay for you not to post me on my birthday. It's okay for you not to post me because today I wore a dress that I really looked beautiful and sexy in. But it's never okay for me to start building something from scratch, a business. You know the challenges that come with such a thing, even if you don't have one on of your own. Yet, you never make it a priority. Once in a blue moon, take a particular Saturday or Sunday and say, oh, Faila, I'm going to flaunt you on my status. Go and extract pictures and videos from my platform without informing me. Post it, even if I haven't seen it. Your conscience should be satisfied. We don't do that. But I see this set of friends cross borders from Tamale to Yape to Kentampo to Techiman to Kumasi to Accra to Nigeria.
Take flights.
To Nigeria. To I don't know if some of them do those things to let us feel that after all, you are nothing. You are not the only one doing it. You are not the one to tell me my worth and energy. I know it myself. Without your support, I can still go. Look at how good we are doing without that support. But imagine if that support is there. My point to them is this. You see, we all can't keep shut about these things.
Right.
Because we need each other for the rest of our lives. Some of us have done things for our friends they haven't done for us in one way or the other. It might not even be financial. But it's because I am mentally sound that I'm able to give you an advice that will help you. The question is, if I'm not financially stable, would you find me intact for us to have a good discussion? No. Look at it this way, Damba. We are this generation. Our generation is going to pass someday. These sets of our youthful friends are quick to sometimes even compare us to the past generation of our parents, colleagues who are in the system doing the same thing we are doing. Yeah, and probably the way they even started, the way we started, they didn't start that way. We started very smartly and intelligently. Yet, they are sometimes quick to want to say, it's a mockery. Look at how, I don't want to mention names. I ask for these people, they sell pan, they are doing this, they are a contribution to why those people really sell well. When in actual sense, if they put we all together in a room and ask us to cook to pick a price, believe me, unless somebody passes behind the door. Now, my question to those friends, our fellow youth. I know you know Rahim, you know this, you know what I'm doing. You know the energy that is in me. You know the skill that is in me, even if I'm not your biological sister. Even if that contribution will not come directly into your family. Now, tomorrow, if you don't support me today, tomorrow, who is your connection? Who are you calling your protocol? Who are you calling your despite? Hey, my rich friend, who are in your team?
Wow.
You see the past generation.
Wow.
Look at their circle of your friends. They are not friends with you, our youth. What do you have to offer them?
Yeah, man.
They only use you and you let go and go. If their generation passes, our generation, who are you calling your connection? You killed my dreams, probably. Just maybe if you don't succeed in killing it and I make it, then I leave my town. Because I did it on my own. They didn't support me. So my point on that issue, yes, I had friends calling in as far as USA who felt very bad about that video, and because they felt really guilty. They felt guilty because I am somebody who has been on social media. I am quick to always celebrate somebody, even if I don't know them. I am quick to promote something that is doing very well. Why is it that when it's my turn, my own, our friends, associates, mutual friends, they cannot loud their voice on it? Why? What is the problem with us?
Why?
If you cannot do it and I'm doing it, why must it be a problem? It comes with a lot of challenges. Right. In as much as if they don't support, yes, we still do it. We are still doing it. But just imagine that you are part of the people who support me and I really break through. And then tomorrow you are like, Faila, I have this thing. You are in charge of this. And you are going to really take charge of it financially and everything. That is what we call connection and whatever tomorrow. Are we supporting our own friends to achieve those things? No. You will not run to another person's friend for help and get it.
No, because you weren't there.
Because you weren't there.
Yeah.
Why not support your own friend? Look, we have people who know how good we are in what we do. And when when they go to table of opportunities, they will never mention our names.
I keep saying that. You see, sometimes you see a big man somewhere, and you see the big man having somebody very close to him.
Yes.
You think that person shouldn't be there.
Yes.
But you have no idea where they came from.
Where they came from.
You get it? And as she's saying, it struck me so hard that, you see, that is how we build connections.
Yes.
It's not just by saying that, okay, this man, let me go and see him. He's from my community. Yeah. How have you contributed to him being in that position that you need help from?
Exactly. You.
And you see, I think it's a Ghanaian thing. We've seen so many complaints.
You will be shocked, Hamdan, that, we are quick to entrepreneurship, business, we should do business and things. Look, when you come out to do it, the sabotage that comes with it, it will shock you. In our industry, for instance, sometimes even when people, your friends and people who can actually bid something for you come to you to bring you that offer, they bring it because it's cheap.
Yeah.
When it's
they
big,
want it cheap.
Yes, when it's big, something that can really
down.
turn your life around. I'm telling you that they go to people who are not even Ghanaians.
Yeah.
Living in your own town and doing the same thing.
Wow.
Big.
I think, she has nailed it.
She
has nailed it.
It's really sad. And look at it this way, Damba. Look, when we come out of these tertiaries, just you may be fortunate. You might have been closer to me and know that I'm really not so dumb, but due to certain circumstances. In the outside world, if we know how they value people that can create businesses, you'll really be amazed.
Yeah.
We cannot all fit into the government sector. So if you find your friend, your close person doing something. There should be nothing like that was my friend's ex. They didn't marry, so I don't support her. And that was I have a problem with her. And
guys,
look at the look at the really relevant part of supporting somebody, the human part of supporting somebody.
I think that's she's made an
look at it in
point.
that line.
She's made an excellent point, and for me,
I said one of my friends really lamented and was like, he felt really guilty that I brought up that thing, and he's really been out of the country. If nobody knows, he knows what I really do.
Wow.
Then I told him, it's okay for you to feel guilty. I'm toning down my reservation to friends I sleep with on social media. If we are off social media, then we are asleep or we are working. We can't all be 24 hours on social media, and you have never supported me in any way on those media platforms. Yet you cross borders to Nigeria to go and support another person. You have a wedding, then you call on me. What money am I going to use to come and support you and flaunt as a friend?
Right.
You have an outdooring, you have a funeral in your house. You are expecting that something comes up in your life, and I step up as a friend to come and show you love. Where am I going to get that money from? I'm not going to steal it. I'm going to remove it from my hard-earned money. In this business, unlike government salary workers, our losses are ours. We solely bear it. When the economy changes and it affects us, we swallow it. When our customers cannot bear the cost of certain things, we resort to firewood and charcoal instead of gas.
Wow.
So what goes below the bells for me in this same issue is when you are confident enough to say it as it is to these friends and let them know that you know that part of them that are really that selfish, that if they cannot do it and you are doing it, it is their right to it is their responsibility to support you.
It's their duty.
It's their duty. They go like, you didn't come and tell me. You didn't come to my look, I'm a Northerner, and that thing is in us. Yeah. When a fellow Northern friend sees something good about you, that they shouldn't think twice of any misunderstanding you even have with it. They should immediately be proud enough to post it, share it, and let it go viral. They will not be quick to do that.
They'll find reasons
not to. You can imagine me having to fuel to everybody's house to share good news when the media is now a flexible platform for us to do that. Hilda Bassey, did she come to your house to inform you before doing whatever she did?
Okay.
Please, I want to ask, did she do that?
No, she didn't.
She didn't do
She
that.
doesn't even know us.
Yeah.
So are we being fair to our friends?
Guys, from here, everybody.
We are not being fair to them. Look, I'm done.
You know where Micky's in
I'm
is.
done.
Micky's
I'm
in.
done. Look, when I opened
On
my
the industrial
restaurant,
area
when
road.
I opened my restaurant, I sat down single-handedly, came up with this program that was taking place every December. I structured that program in such a way that, I was doing music, but due to the fact that we females are not being supported down here, I still channeled my energy into something else. This program was a 25th program that happens on Christmas Day. And so I had this opportunity to bring my friends who are musicians on it. Damba was part of my management who did marvelously. Like the vibe of young people doing things together. The energy. This program was so massive. The industrial area road? We seized it on Saturdays. When I say we seized it, I am proud that we used it for something productive. I am not sure any of the big restaurants that are not even owned by Northerners from here would organize something and allow common hawkers to come and also sell to get something. I sold everything, almost every hawker that came there to sell. I sell same. But I was that considerate enough on Saturdays to allow all of them to come and get a livelihood.
Yeah.
These musicians come to perform, drill people. I mean, exhibit more of their talents. We get entertained. You find. Look at Koforidua and this thing they do every Christmas thing with their masquerade thing.
Festival.
Like I had that idea from those kinds of things in a sense that at least with Nordness to prevent these young guys who have made money and then want to go to Accra, Kumasi and go and have fun during festivities. Let's bring the income back to our own town. It goes into our assembly. They are able to use it for a whole lot of good things into our own town. Believe me, the program was subsequently sabotaged.
Yeah.
That is what they do to we, the youth, who are willing to work in the legal way. That is how our friends, our society, our elders, that is what they do to us when we try. Can't this just boil down to me taking a wayward path if I choose to? Doesn't it push other girls to kaya you? Doesn't it push them out of their town? Yes, I am ambitious. I know what I can do if I am given the support, the space, the finance, and everything. And you think if I get it down my head that no, my town is not a helpful place. Because I look at my colleagues and just maybe they are having support from there. They're going back to say they are satisfied even if they don't
Work hard.
And I finally make it on my own and leave this town. If I make it, do you think I'll bring it back to this town? I'll prefer to die in US or UK.
Family house.
Yes. And whatever I have made for myself should remain there. If I have a successor, the successor should go and take it over there and enjoy. What are we doing to keep people like myself in our town?
I think you've made an excellent point.
Yeah. And you see, Charlie, what Micky is saying is just she's just so on point because it is very sad that I mean I think we had that sabotage issue. That was the second edition.
Yes.
Yes. When the program
and if we show you pictures and videos of what we did previously,
you understand.
You'll be shocked we pulled that.
It is so sad that we don't actually support our own. You get it. And if you are somebody like a young guy trying to build something, not only for yourself. For instance, you know the nature of production.
Yes.
You can't do it alone.
Yes.
You need so many people. So different families have come together to make something work. Those people who are supposed to actually come in and support you, not just for free, but give me the job. At the end of the day, I do the job for you. You pay me.
Exactly.
They don't come. They prefer. Now, I was giving this example when you took me off. You see, our artists here, I'm a producer. So at the end of the day, and I blog, I write something beautiful about our top artists here. They won't even come to share. They won't even come to pass a comment. Now, when you talk, their fans go like, I can comment Zoka, I can share Zoka on the wall. Forgetting that I'm also trying to tap into his blessing song.
Yes.
You understand?
By not coming to ask you for money,
I'm not
5
coming to ask you
CDs,
for
and then
money.
you see how I've come
because
to ask you for money.
Because I know time is coming when at the end of the day, if you need my services, you need to come. Now, if you don't help me now, and later in the future, you now feel like, okay, this is the time you need my help.
Yes.
Definitely, I'm going to pay you back with your own coin. Yesterday, I saw a friend's post where he shared something. It was like he posted a picture of Wakaso and then one of our artists. Wakaso came and shared that particular picture.
Amazing.
Within 3 days, he had about 500 following from that particular post Wakaso just made. So it is telling you that sometimes we don't just want money from you.
Least I forget about this point. When Hilda broke through the internet with her Guinness World Record, whatever, one of our northern brothers came to write under somebody's comments that so just because of publicity, the lady went and stood there for 4 days to do cooking of unnecessary small pots. Like a really discouraging statement. And was like that he even thought they were going to give the lady billions of monies, cash. And that's why she stood for days to do such a thing. That he's very disappointed.
Like that,
so somebody like
that he's very and that was when another person came to enlighten him that is the kind of support we need from them as friends.
Very good.
You don't have cash to give me. You don't have money for me to come and beg money from you.
Exactly.
You don't have materials of whatever I do for me to come and beg from you. The best you can do is either your voice, your platform, your network, or your recommendation to another person. So that Hilda being on such a platform, when she's done, he will really be amazed of the companies and people that will come for Hilda to work with her. Have you not given her money indirectly into her pocket?
Very well.
You have.
And you see, so the start of this year, that was January this year, I went around a couple of friends. So I was like, I'll come to you and tell you that, okay, Charlie, you know what I'm into. This is what I do. We have been friends for this number of years. I have not really gotten any support from you as far as my business is concerned.
You can imagine waiting for your friend
to
come and tell you this.
I was talking to a couple of friends like that because I feel like what the business I'm doing, you have a link in something like that. You have the influence to make that moves for me. So I come and tell you that, Charlie, see, this one a friendship with the run. You know my business. And I know if you want to support me, you can support me. I need your help, but I don't need it for free. I want to do something so that in return, I'll also be paid. So I want you in your team, in your management team or whatever, whenever they are mentioning this, I want you to also mention my name. And stand that you also want me to get involved in whatever you are doing. So that at the end of the small monies you are giving to other people, you can also give it to me. Because already I am doing that job for you for free because we are friends. But I feel like it has gotten to a point where like you should support me in what I'm doing. Now this is what our people do. For instance, Fancy Gadam, Macasio, those guys. They sit down when they see that when a blogger from the South writes something small about them, something the person doesn't even understand, they come and share it on their platforms. Oh, this person is talking about me. This person is talking about me. You will use 30 minutes to do a production about them. Not even a comment. Now, if you don't understand the reason why we always tell them to come and comment or to share, if you remember the Wakaso and the guy's story, you understand why we are now saying.
All right, guys, let's
Rahim,
you understand?
You have a background of cookery in your home. And if you are going to be honest to back me up, look, our businesses and our food industry businesses is doing good because of people who are not friends of us. They are not tribe mates of us.
Right.
There are some, look, it will shock you that the best of monies we get does not come from our own people. Look, when they even later when they even realize that, you did this work at this particular place, even after they had enjoyed it, some of them will find a way to let it look like it wasn't quality.
Okay.
It looked like it wasn't quality.
I think the point is well made.
So I want to conclude on this thing. I don't want to talk much on it because those I wanted it to get to, they have seen it.
It has gotten to them.
And I feel good that they feel bad about themselves.
Yes.
I really feel that good. I'm okay. I'm done. I live in this town with friends. If it's chilling or something, they would have called on you some time ago for you to go and do unnecessary things. What is so beautiful that you be a smart friend? I'm not saying I'm smarter than you, but sometimes teach me that you are smarter than me. If I have something and I don't even know how to use it, add me your sense.
Yeah, man.
You can imagine it being weekend or before weekend, you are like, Faila, this week, I want you to do some wache promo. I'm going to add 3 of our mutual friends. We are going to pack that wache and get onto the busiest traffic in Tamale town and sell the wache. In fact, we are going to intimidate people at the traffic light and sell even if it's 100 packs, 200 packs, and sell it. Are you telling me that when we go and do such a thing, as a reasonable friend, when we come back, I'll pocket all the money in my pocket?
Are you ready?
I will not pocket
Are you ready for the
I will not pocket all the monies in my pocket. That is how we support friends. That is how we help our friends. Look, a friend will be in their house, knowing how tedious our business is, and still accuse you, try to emotionally blackmail you for not coming to their house to check up on them, who do government job and have 2 weekends to rest free.
You understand? Yeah, man.
Meanwhile, on Sundays, I still go to work before I go to my house to fix my house.
Exactly.
All right, great. For me, I think the bottom line is that we have to be like more, supportive of, and you see, sometimes these things might be subconscious, but we have to make a conscious effort. So that's why I said sometimes.
No, I'm not being pegged. I'm not being. Look, but this then I'm very happy the way I voiced out on it. I'm a wonderful friend. I'm a very hard-working friend. I'm a friend who turn up for you.
I know.
Day, night, midnight, I can turn up for you.
Yeah,
I'm a useful friend. If I don't have money to give you, I have the strength, I have the energy, I have the labor to come to your work. Is it your workplace? We are coming out to support you as friends. Your house, there is something. I can come and do any form of dirty job for you. If I don't have all the things that I have counted, I have knowledge. I have sense that I'll add to you to do something to beat another somewhere. So it's very painful when I keep you around and you are pretending and I let it look like it's okay.
It is normal.
No,
I'm not trying to be helpful to you as a friend.
I get the point you are trying to make. That's why I'm saying that,
So you distance yourself from such friends and, the outcome of it, she went and got married to an officer, so she feels she has made it in life. She doesn't look for us again. What are you? What impact do you have on me as a friend? Must I keep being around you when I know that you are not a motivation to me in any way, and you are not you are also part of a discouragement to me? Because when I do something little that you are supposed to shout on top of your voice on, you will not even shout. Yet I can sit in my house. And you screenshot something that doesn't concern us, both on the same social media, and bring it that we should discuss.
Guys, let's move on. When are you doing the next promo? We are all coming to Micky's.
Very soon.
When are you doing something? We are coming there.
Well, we're going to keep moving. That's the spirit.
Like for me, I think we have to take it more seriously.
Sure.
And just as she said, we are the only people who can support ourselves.
Exactly.
If you sit down and you're expecting somebody to come and help you, it doesn't make sense. The little support we have for each other, we have to give ourselves. Because if the enjoyment is coming, we will enjoy it first before it goes.
Because at the end of the day, what I've decided is that just help yourself.
That's all.
When the time comes, once they are coming close,
and that's why I was making the point that you see, we have to make a conscious effort. Sometimes it's some way. You have to make a conscious effort to support a friend, right? If you want to feel that after all, he's doing his thing or her thing already, it at the end of the day, what can you add? To just show her love, to make sure that you are, in a way, supporting what she's doing or what he's doing. So for me, I think it's right on. And there are a lot of people who are also complaining about, especially Ghanaians. We Ghanaians. It's like we are, even in the music industry, you remember some time ago, there were these issues of Ghanaians only playing Nigerian music. So I think it's a thing that we have to change.
Look at how motivating it was.
We have to change.
When John Dumelo came up to carry bread on his head. Because he found his mate who was from a
university.
You remember people also wanted to turn it into in a way that he's mocking him or something.
The guy.
So you see how our mindset works. So I think it's a general, like, Ghanaian issue we have to change.
Fix,
we have to change. Support your friends. Support your brother. That is how we can build to become bigger businesses and bigger connections, right? Just as she's saying, if she makes it, you think she'll forget about
Damba is aware. We are all still managing, but sometimes we go to solicit for funds just to go and do things for other vulnerable people. Imagine we have our own money. We go and knock on the door of a big man.
I remember
guys. Let's move on.
There was this time I came on this platform. There somebody came to the comment section and was like, somebody came to me. He came to my platform and was like, DMTV, are you not also doing the same thing? So why
I remember.
Why are you here? You understand?
Remember,
So I was like, come on, what is that? So that be the thing. We are here
so
to
we have to. I mean, reason up. We have to.
Sometimes these connections we build is going to make us better than what we would have been.
I'm sure there are a lot of people who who might need lunch. So let's introduce Micky's in.
Yeah, Micky's
on the podcast.
On the industrial area road.
That's how it starts.
You can find us
right in front of
on TikTok. Now everyone is on it, so our handle is.
But not just lunch.
We do hampers. We take care of weddings, events.
Okay.
People know. People know what we do.
If they know and they are not coming, we have to tell them. We'll bring them. So guys, Micky's is our own. Please. I don't want her to come out on social media and say this again. I don't want that to happen.
I will not. I'll just leave the country.
No. You're not going anywhere.
I'll just leave the country.
So please, guys, make sure you go to social media. Micky's in. Give them an order. It could just be one plate. That shows how much you love. We love our own. It could be one plate. It could be an event you are having. Just give them a try. Basically, that's all it takes. It's been exciting. It's been a long day, but it's been exciting and engaging. Having beautiful people in the studio for us to have, interesting conversations and all of that. Thanks to my sister Faila for coming to the studio. And basically, from now on, everybody should order from Micky's in. In as much as we might think this is a joke, it's not. Right? It's not. The little help that you give somebody, you have no idea how much that means to the person and to what the person is doing. Our generation,
I'm their chairwoman. They better support me. I'm their chairwoman. I have the vibe. I have everything that can support you.
Go to social media.
You better adopt me.
Is it okay we put your phone numbers so people can
So if you contact me on 0240 148813 0240 148813.
CEO of Micky's in. Make your orders. They make some very delicious foods. Myself, I'll be ordering for some food within the week for myself and my family to, enjoy. So watch out for me. I'll be coming around.